Uh, Shock and I are in the bunker. For those of you who never seen the bunker, listen, nothing we say is truth. Nothing. Truth is from within. I can't, it's entertainment. It's all entertainment. Do we start off with what happened? First of all, did you watch? Well, I'll say this: I did not watch the debate. I played pickleball.
Good for you. Good for you.
I really did. I played pickleball for two reasons. One is I wanted to see how many people were invested in this great WWF event. How many people from the minute it was announced, like a Tyson fight, like the Super Bowl. What do you do for the Super Bowl? You're already putting your energy 60 days from now. I mean, dang, this is 30 days, and I hope they do this, and dang, I hope that guy don't get hurt, and dang, we're gonna barbecue. We're gonna get how much energy, the energy sucker, like a Judas Priest song, comes with its wings. Just sucks your energy. Holy crow. Not even sucks it, controls it. Control it, sire.
Mhm.
I shall make them think about this for months and months. I will have this in each and every one of their homes. They will discuss this, and even within the circles of their children and the parents on different sides. We'll attack the parents with this social media, and we'll attack the children with this. And together we shall own all of their energies as they ramp it up with great excitement to enjoy the show we shall perform in. Pum, 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 dun, 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 dun. Show them the entrance. Dun, 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 dun. Here comes the one side you love. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, dude, man, this is, oh my God, here he comes. Here he comes. Go get him, man. Come on, man, get him. Tell him how messed up the border is. Get him, man, get him, get him. Exploit his hatred. I hate that man. Oh my God, I can't watch to just hate. How many people couldn't wait to cheer your hero on, and how many people couldn't wait to sit in front of a TV while all this life's existence is all around you.
Mm.
And the only thing that keeps this existing is you and everybody involved. Should I call my mom, who was just put in hospice? Should I go spend time with her? Should I call my friend and help him out with his autistic kid? I know this is a big day for him, even though the event is on, and the event is so important in our lives. But this is also a big day for him because this is the same day his mom died, and he's got this autistic kid. Should I invest any energy in helping anyone in my life? Or should I watch this with great hate? Look at that man. I hate him. January 6th, you bastard. You bastard. He killed our democracy. He's racist. Tell him how he likes Hitler. He likes Hitler. Tell him how he He is Hitler. Donald Trump is Hitler. Okay, that's who it is because he did that to his Hitler. How many fell in the cesspool of hate? What a show!
Wow.
What a show!
Jim,
What a show!
if you ever lost your mind, no one would
Oh,
notice.
it's already lost. What?
No
What'd you
one would notice.
say?
If you were just in a corner doing that. Yeah.
And that's I know it sounds crazy, but that's what I see when you take a couple steps back and you purposely don't get involved
Mm-hmm.
and you see how many people get involved and they don't even know why it's no different than rooting for the 49ers or the Mets or or the team from Manchester. It's comical. It's
Mm-hmm.
not comical because it's playing with everyone's lives.
Right.
But what is your synopsis on what you witnessed and what went on?
All right. I watched, I don't know how much, but I watched maybe half of the debate, right? First of all, before that, going into it, honestly, I was just praying, literally praying,
Yep.
okay,
Yep.
for
Yep.
Trump's safety. This is my take, because the Dems want both of them out. They want both of them out of the way. Biden and Trump, they want them out of the way. So I'm thinking like, wow. And there's supposed to be all these protests and all these protesters around. I'm like, let's just make sure these guys are safe. That was my first thought, right? Was like, just God, please let it be safe. All right. I didn't think anything about whether Biden was gonna, one up Trump, or he was, Trump was gonna lose the debate or anything like that. But let's see what else. Okay, if my take on it was,
Well, when you watched it, yeah.
okay. First of all,
First of all, I got my take.
yeah.
I got my take. Okay.
Trump looked like a boss, right? Trump was Trump. Biden was Biden. Trump looked like a boss, and Biden looked like, what Biden reminds me of? You remember the buzzard on Bugs Bunny? You remember that guy?
Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. My mother done told me to go get the
Something.
den. My mother done told me to
There we
go
go.
do a dub. No, no, I don't want to do a debate. No, no, nope, 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 nope. I don't want to say that. I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to say that.
So that's
Oh, immigration. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's.
that's great, man. That is
I just
great.
wish. I totally think it's a movie, so I don't care. But I love that character
Right.
because he gets dumber and goofier as time goes. Oh no, 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 no! I'm not gonna finish my sentence. I'm not gonna finish it. I'm not gonna finish it. Nope, 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 nope.
That's great.
He can play golf. I can play golf. It is. I just wish the other character would. I love when that character smiles. He's got a great smile.
The
Um, I would love to see that character become more because that character's fans they they love the funny. They love the smile, and when that character performs on his own tour, and he's got all his fans, and he's like, "What's going on? This guy's a meatball. This guy, he's crazy. It's and that's fun, but like I don't like when the character's like that the whole movie. Just I don't like that character.
Right.
I don't like that character. It's not a good feeling. So listen. I'm gonna play. What were you gonna say, Jim?
Okay. The other thing was you got to keep in mind, like I said, they want Biden out of the way. All right.
Mm-hmm.
They're
This is
going
this. Yep.
they are
Good
going to
plot.
bring in, right. They're going to bring in,
Great.
slide in
Yeah.
Newsom. All right. Gavin
This is gonna
Newsom.
be
All right.
okay.
Try to turn the rest of America into what he turned California into. All right.
Right.
And probably have Michelle Obama as the vice president. All right.
Okay.
No, but here's the thing. It's like they want to.
Oh, their movie producers are tripping right now. They're
Yeah.
like, God, we need a strong female role in it. Yeah, they're flipping. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, but they're trying to do it. They're trying to do it like I don't know, illegally. Like it's not. You're not allowed to just say, we're. I know you guys voted for this guy, but we're swapping him out with this guy. You know, like there's supposed to be debates.
So does he die? Does he die?
I don't know how the
Or do
movie.
they remove him?
I got to read the script.
I didn't read the script either. But if you were to, if you now we think we know the producers, but we don't know the producers.
Yeah.
So as I watched this madness, as this crazy carnival script, I go, do they remove him? Or does he just disappear? I don't want to reveal what I think is going to go down. Now, another thing is, you have just a theory, a bunker theory.
Right.
I saw a clip from RFK Jr. this morning, and he's hit a tone, and I'm not saying he's the guy,
but he is
at all.
He's the.
I'm not saying he's the guy.
Yeah.
Okay. But here's the deal. And I want everyone to listen closely to this.
This is actually hugely beneficial for Kennedy. Yeah.
100%. But I want to tell you why. Let me pull his thing up. And on my children's lives, I'm not endorsing anyone.
Right.
I don't know the man. I did a comedy event for him. He's reached out to me. All I know is being in the presence of him, and I don't get bad feelings whatsoever. That's all I can give you. I can't. And this guy, when you listen to this, now before I say this, here's what both your favorite characters, and I trust me, I love them both for different reasons. One is so easy to just, but the other one has a lot of hate attached to it.
Mhm.
I don't like that. I don't like how they really sell hate. I don't like that. Hate is not a good sales pitch.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a good, genuine sales pitch. And a lot of people have fallen for the sales pitch of hate. It's not a good emotion. If you watched last night, where's my damn bunker glasses? If you watched the debate, the WWC, if you watched it, do you leave there going, "Oh my God, I feel so much better"? They both know what we need. They both sell policies, and that guy sucks over there, so we're going to fix it. And that guy sucks over there, and all that does is keep the team still. You can insult my New York Mets all you want, and they could be the worst, horrible. And they are at times. That closing pitcher is, oh my Oh my God. He comes in like, okay, that was batting practice for the home run. Ka-ping, ka-pang, ka-ping. Even at their worst, I'm not leaving them. Now I want to beat you. Now I pray to God we beat you. That's the power of what's being controlled right now. We need right now, this is what we need right now, unity.
Mm-hmm.
And unless either one of these, I don't, listen, I'm not endorsing Trump, but I can never endorse whatever this thing is. You want to call Joe Biden, knock yourself out. It's not Joe Biden. You can call me a lunatic. You can call me, it's not Joe Biden.
I agree.
It's not. You really think that's, we're not going to get into it. If the other character starts turning around going, you know what, man? Let's have some serious open forums. Let's sit down with people that hate me. Hate me. And you sit down, not for ratings, because then I'm not sure I believe you, but for people. And you sit down and you get the big, I'm a Democrat my whole life. I hate you. You're this, and you sit down and we all participate in this. It's not all neutral. Have freaking Russell Brand hosted. Have Joe Rogan hosted. Have real human beings, our lives, your lives continue on jets and an awesome planes and security all around you. We're not. We're not. And we're all tired of it. We're all tired of it. We're all tired of it. No one comes up with a solution of how we gonna be humbling and start talking to one another and enjoying each other's lives.
Mm-hmm.
Because without the television, this would not exist. Without the government, this would not exist. Republican, Democrat, this would not exist. So I ain't endorsing this guy, but the tone of what, hold on a second. The tone of this?
Seem to have achieved its promise as an exemplary nation.
The tone of what RFK
I'm
came
Robert
out.
F. Kennedy Jr., and I'm running as an independent candidate for President of the United States. I grew up in an America that seemed to have achieved its promise as an exemplary nation. Modern democracy had spread from one nation, ours, in 1776 to 6 by 1865 and to 190 by the 1960s. We had become the city on the hill. We were a moral authority around the globe. Our government, institutions, our Congress, the court, the regulatory agencies, and even the American press were renowned for their integrity, and they were revered worldwide. Other nations wanted our American leadership. They knew the difference between leadership and bullying, which is something our current leaders seem to have forgotten. We were the template of liberty, proof that for a country to thrive, its people must be free. Free to speak, free to worship, free to build great companies, free to start small businesses. We were the freest country in the world, and by no coincidence, also the most prosperous. Working Americans could provide for their families on a single salary. They could buy a home, raise a family, save for retirement without mountains of debt. We made the best music. We made the best movies. We made gold standard automobiles.
You get the gist.
Mm.
But even the tone, and he goes also, we're divided, blah, blah, blah. The tone, I want everyone to understand, I don't care what team you root for. I don't care you're going to run to the box and you're going to vote because you think that's real. The tone of not just this nation, the entire world has to change immediately. And we need to exploit how it's happening. That's how I see this. I mean, show these clips. Did you see at one point, Jimbo,
Yeah.
where Biden is clearly being talked to?
Oh, where he goes like this or something?
Well, he's doing this a lot,
Yeah.
okay? But at one point, we'll show it in a minute. Let's go through these clips. Let's go through just the first clip, whatever you got up there.
Another thing I noticed was they weren't supposed to have notes, right? It was supposed to be
Right.
like you're not supposed to have a notepad. And he walks out and he's got this like notebook on his thing.
I know.
You know, and
whatever.
okay, CNN also happened to this clip went around. They happen to accidentally admit that they're like because they want to take him out, right? So they're down, they're talking down about Biden. So they're like, the guy had all the questions beforehand and he still couldn't answer them. It was like, wait a second, he wasn't supposed to have the questions beforehand. You know what I mean? Like
even just saying that, who would say that?
Right.
If you didn't want it to get out.
Right.
So,
right. Okay, so I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
right.
go ahead.
So you're saying that again is part of the script.
Great movie.
Yeah.
It's part of the script.
It's part of the script. Yeah.
It's part of the script.
Right.
Because there's still people rooting for the villains.
Right.
And they don't realize the villains are the deceivers.
Yeah.
So what happens in the classic script, the good guys finally take over and they lose some of their best heroes. Don't forget that. You always lose a powerful heroes.
Yeah.
That got you to that point, your mentor. But people are now going, oh, wait a minute. This is really bad. That person, there really is something going on. Like maybe we are being played, but when is it? And it's taking time. Show this clip. How do you show a clip? Show a clip.
European nations.
Look at his eyes.
Oh, this is great.
Look at his eyes.
More than that, less than us.
This is what people are noticing.
Look at his fucking eyes. He's not blinking. This motherfucker is geeked out.
Okay.
They've got him on something. Look at those fucking eyes.
He didn't do that. He's getting old.
Look at his eyes. Tell you who I fucking believe. Not that piece of shit.
Now here's a guy just on TikTok. We need to ban TikTok immediately. Who is showing you a live stream and he's showing you the eyes.
Right.
And there's people engulfed with so much hate that they'll go, oh, that's because his eyes are like that because like when I do that too and I'm concentrating. You're going to make excuses for what's in front of your face.
Right.
They're laughing at you. They're laughing at all of us. They're laughing at us. I love when they bring up January 6th. If January 6th was done right and wasn't part of this movie, you know how many January 6s are in other countries? You know what a real January 6th is? Is when they tear the whole establishment down.
Right.
That's a January. You're talking about whatever movie you made up. Oh, okay, man. Yeah. Apparently, you still haven't gone off the screen and looked at social media. How dare you look at social media? Is that your reference? Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Because I can see real footage sometimes. Maybe I'm getting played. Maybe it's all AI. Who knows? But I'd rather follow that AI that looks way more realistic than the AI that's on TV that's selling you the nonsense because they're paid by whoever they're sponsored by.
Right.
And whoever. Anyway, I'm getting off the track here.
And I
See,
had to
this is what
love
happens.
I had to
with my
love
mind.
how the background of the this is the American president, but what's the background? An advertisement for CNN. The whole background was just CNN across the wall.
CNN presents the greatest battle in American history. Gang, gang, gang. Will Biden make it? Will Trump back out at the last second? Is it all just one big setup? This side is already calling that it's going to be rigged. Well, look at the commentators. They make it so obvious.
But yeah, but you know
Grab
what?
your emotions. Come on. Oh my God, they're using the guy that accused Trump and he hates Trump. So you got all the Trumpers going, hey man, it's dun, 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 dun. Come on. That's I see the lunacy. I'm sorry. It's crazy. This movie's crazy.
It is.
It's crazy.
It is. But I mean,
sorry, man. I keep going off the rails.
No. It's all off the rails. But
we need another clip too.
But we do have, a world here, and
yeah.
Are we going to do an election? I mean, is that
That's a great question.
Yeah. Is there going to be?
Let me ask you this, point blank.
Yeah.
Point blank. If let's say, like, I don't know how you would do this, but if all the people in this nation and around the world said, let's vote, if they're able to vote for America's Got Talent
right
online, but we got to mail stuff in to vote, right in front of your faces, and they know who wins right away, unless it's really scripted.
Right.
Why would that be? It's reality. If you were able to honestly vote online, wouldn't it be incredible if everyone in this country made a 1 minute video, 3-minute video of how we truly felt? And would you be okay if we changed this entire system? In other words, no more Republican, no more Democrat, no more Congress, no more none of that. What's the original Constitution say? What does it say? I don't know.
Right.
But if it says we rule everything, the people, we don't need to be taxed for everything. We don't need all the all this madness that keeps us controlled. Oh, you're going from state to state? I need to know what state you're from. That's no form of control. Oh, you want to travel around the world? Passport. It's just,
show me your papers.
Is there a system that can change where we don't live the way we live anymore? Because I ain't gonna lie to you. If this is where we're at, how many years? How old is this country?
250.
250. And I think by the record of how much they love going to war for freedom, how much they love taxing you, then promoting sexuality, the colors of sexuality, war. You don't have a say. And where we're at as far as you're either going to vote for this one or that one. Sorry, folks. That's all we got every year and every year. Hey, what do you think of abortion? What do you think about racism? What do you think of gender? What do you think of guns? How long are we all cheering for these teams? How many times are you showing up for the stadium for the same rah-rah? All I'm saying is there has to be a system that is better because clearly this has failed horrendously.
Mm.
In my eyes, if this is where we're at, if this is how divided we are because you're Republican or Democrat or conservative or liberal, blah, 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 none of it works. So what is the unity? And I don't know. How do we vote for that? How do we go, hey, you know what? That ain't how we're doing things. We're changing the system. Here's what it is. We're going back to the original, and you guys all step aside. Like, what is the military's role? I don't know. What is the military's role? Who runs the military? So many questions. We should never, ever need military ever again for any nation. There's no need for it. We have more. I love when people go, we're overpopulated. Have you been to 80% of America? It's all woods. What happened to Maui? Good question. Keep entertaining. Where's all those children that got burned to death? Keep entertaining. And don't forget the big rumble. No one brought up Maui.
Mm.
Neither side. So who is a good guy? Who's a bad guy? Maui. And if they have the power to stop wars when they get in office, what keeps them from having that power of ending it now? Right now. Because if you truly say you have the power to end murder, killing of any human being, of any war, of any nation, I think humanity is tired of anyone saying, I can help this as long as you vote for me. If you care about humanity, you'd end it now. Right now. Because if you do have the popular vote, as we often see as we're danced in front of the people all to enjoy and cheer, a lot of fans. If that's where your heart is truly coming from, I think the world, and I mean the world, would stand behind any human being, even the most hated human beings. If that human being were to stop war now, but we'll keep watching the movie, won't we? Because if we just get this, if we just get the house, then we could change. If we just, in 4 more years when we're back in the office, in 2 more years when we're, yes, keep working, people, and keep watching the movie and the show. Don't forget to vote. Don't forget to vote. Can you imagine if you were fighting with your neighbor and someone in your house said, I can end this fight right now? And you go, you don't understand. This goes way back. Really? Tell me how far back it goes. Well, my grandmother farted on their thing and they got mad and their dog pooped on our lawn. This fight's been going on for centuries and billions of times. Well, what is the real issue at hand? Why don't I go talk to him? You gotta talk. Well, I can solve things. And you get someone going, hey, man, I know what the real issue is. And I could solve this. That'd be great because people are getting murdered for the world to watch and continue to rah-rah. And that person that can save everything goes, I can't do it unless you vote for me. Oh, yes, those false idols are powerful, sire. Even when you don't believe you've been deceived. I am crazy. Don't believe anything I say. Don't look into anything I say. This is just entertainment. Don't ever forget that. Let's play another biting clip.
Look, I'd be happy to have a driving contest with him. The reason I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down to a 6. But by the way, I told you before, I'm happy to play golf if you carry your own bag. Think you can do it?
Oh my God.
That's the biggest lie. He's a 6 handicap of all. I was an 8 handicap. Yeah. 8. Never. But I have, how many? I've seen you swing. I know you swing.
Okay, let's
not act like children.
President Trump, we're going to turn.
Let's not act like children.
Okay. Now, first of all, if the writers of this script were smart and they have write-off films and rights to all the spin-off TV shows, you just created the greatest pay-per-view special. I won't watch a debate, but I will watch, I don't know, Biden's been practicing lately that you saw him at the debate. He had some great drugs. Yeah, Charlie, and I'll tell you what, he does have that long arm and leg backswing. I think he might be able to pull it off. And there's people at the 50 yards going, yeah, the Trump fans going, you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck. Oh, and Trump gets on the, that ball is up. It's in the fairway. It's in 120, 30, it lands and it's rolling, and the Trump fans are going crazy. I'm at the golf event where the leaders of the world that can stop wars and stop immigration and stop drugs are playing golf. Isn't this amazing? I'm so glad to hear. I'm going to make sure I pick up a shirt. I would be at that event. That's hilarious. That's brilliant. Dude, whoever put that's brilliant.
Right.
They're going to play. Oh, he can't play golf. Yeah, I can play golf. You can't play golf. I'm big. I can hit a ball so far. Like, your mom would go like, you can't hit a ball. And I'm going to hit the ball and you're going to get up and you poop your pants. I'm not going to poop my pants. No, he's, no, I can hit the ball. I'm going to hit the ball real far. It's going to go and it's going to bounce and bounce and bounce. And all the Trump fans will say, they'll go, oh, I didn't know he can hit the ball. That ball. No. You didn't know. No. Oh my God.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. To insult. Can't everyone see they're insulting everyone? You're out there going to work today talking about this wrestling event. And you're arguing today, talking about the points, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, nothing changed. We're going to fix the border. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Now you're going to fix it? Okay. Thank you. More drugs come in. I wonder if there's any money involved with drugs coming through a country and the people that have to secure the area, even though it's their people working it, so they're of course trustworthy. Isn't that a lot of movies where what seems like the good guys are set up in areas where they make money and kind of work hand in hand with the bad guys, but then their PR and their propaganda always makes them look so incredibly trustworthy in their 30-second, 1-minute clips with their beautiful flags behind them. I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy. Can we play another clip?
I just heard someone tell Biden what to say. Hold
Oh,
on.
dude, this is insane.
Just rewind it.
Because the people
Right here.
understand it.
Let's see what your numbers are when this election is over. Let's see. You're a whiner. When you lost
Yeah.
the first
Whoa, wait a minute.
you appealed the courts all across the country.
Hold on. I'm going to rewind this one more time. I swear to God, I heard someone say
And
something.
he tells you what's
I'm
coming.
gonna-
I will have another one of these in a week. But I will absolutely, there's nothing I'd rather do. It would be much easier for me to do that than running again. I wasn't really going to run until I saw the horrible job he did.
Right here.
He's destroying our country. I would be very happy to be someplace else in a nice
Someone is
location
telling him what
someplace.
to say.
And again, no indictments, no political opponent stuff, because it's the only way he thinks he can win. But unfortunately, it's driven up my numbers and driven them up to a very high level
sure
because
has.
the people understand it.
Okay.
Let's see what your numbers are when this election is over. Let's see. You're a whiner. When you lost the
Oh
first time,
my
Oh, you heard
God.
like yeah.
So you hear when the guy points it out. He
Don't-
says Biden says the Biden character says one thing, and then right before he says the next thing, you hear another.
Right, almost like when you listen to a telephone, like you
Yes.
kind of can hear
Yes.
slightly hear it. Yeah.
Hey Dory, can I call you back? I'm taping a podcast.
Oh shit. Okay, so
Can I call you back in a couple minutes or what? Yeah, can I call you back a couple minutes? Okay, I love you, babe.
I love you too.
Bye, cutie.
Yeah. Yeah. No. So take Biden off. He's really out of the equation already. He's always been out of the equation. It's not even an issue, and it's a distraction, like you always say. So anytime I see any of these things, I'm just like, all right, not what is there, but what are they? Where are they moving this? You know what I mean?
Right.
Why
Right.
are they positioning this? Because what's coming around the bend? And like I said, the second these debates were over, they were like, we love Biden and he's like a grandfather to me, but it may be time, that he considers that we perhaps replace him with someone else, someone like Newsom from California, who happens to be Pelosi's nephew, by the way. I don't know if you knew that.
What a shocker.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right. That never
Google
happened.
it. Google it. What? Wait. Newsom is Pelosi's nephew. Say what?
That's right.
Or nephew and let us say what?
Yeah.
Google it. We don't know what we're talking about. Go ahead, go.
Yeah. No. So you know what I'm saying? Right.
So they're already setting up the next part of the
they're
movie.
setting up these things. So you got to look, you can look at what, your opponent's doing and positioning and it might turn your stomach and all that, but you got to see where
You're gonna add. No, this is great because he's the great villain. He's the
villain.
great villain.
Right. So
Newsom is does anyone like does anyone I want comments. Be honest. Does anyone like Newsom and what he's done for California? I want Californians to write in. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
There's no way. If you have a soul, if you have a conscience, there's no way you're going, oh yeah, he's just been crushing it.
Right. There you go.
He's a great dictator he's been an incredible dictator for what he was hired to do. He's doing a killer job.
Right.
He's been hired. He's a destroyer. And he's crushing at it. Play another Biden clip and then, with the people talking. What does that say? Newsom is the what? Say that
Yeah.
Newsom is the second cousin, twice removed, of musician Joanna Newsom. Newsom's aunt was married to Ron Pelosi, the brother-in-law of the Speaker of the United States of America, Nancy Pelosi. Huh. Newsom's parents Yeah, you get it.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
connected.
They're right.
They're connected.
Yeah, they're family. We are family.
Well, oh, this is great. So I saw clips this morning of Russell Brand watching. This one maybe. This one. Now, before I even say this, how do you? I'm begging human beings, no matter who you hate, no matter who you love, can you please take the time to understand that love is blind and hate is blind? So if and it'll make your conscience, I'm telling you, and your thought process, it will dilute it. It will blur it. And I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it to you right now. And this is a test for anyone out there that you think your favorite character is the Biden character. And you really but you believe that this character is real and you're all invested in this character as a president in the movie. Now I'm going to assume you have morals. And I'm going to assume you have a thought process, like you can put two and two together. I want you to watch this and then look me in the face and tell me going, yeah, no, he's still the guy. Watch your Russell Brand watch it. This is hilarious.
Here's the deal. There's a lot of young women being raped by their in-laws, by their spouses, brothers and sisters, it's just ridiculous, and they can do nothing about it. And they try to arrest them when they cross state lines.
Thank you.
I feel like Joe Biden maybe just said that there's an issue with people being raped by their brothers and sisters.
Now, that subject is not funny. However, is there a conscious soul out there that watched that and your hate for the other character is so part of your life to hate that you refuse to acknowledge what you just witnessed as your great leader?
Right.
That's on you. You answer it. Doesn't matter. I want everyone to find love.
Right.
Do we have any more clips? I think that was the last one.
That was the last one. Yep.
Interesting.
That was the last one.
Okay. Jimbo.
Yeah.
I talked a lot and I ranted a lot. So I hope I didn't I hope I didn't
derail or anything.
I hope you got out everything you want to get out.
Did I want to get out everything I wanted to get out? Couple of things. One, I do like what's his name? I do like Kennedy as a person, right? The only thing I think with him is when you're dealing on the world stage, you're dealing with a lot of thugs and gangs and gangsters.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I think I like the Don, because he knows how to deal with gangsters. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he's a good
100%.
guy and a very, very smart guy, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes.
So
yes,
that's one thing that I wanted to put out there. You got a thought on that?
What you mean, the two of them joining forces?
No. I'm just saying that the only question when I look at Robert Kennedy Jr., is that does he
handle the bad guys?
Yeah, does he know how to handle thugs?
Would you consider the pharmaceutical industry thugs?
Yeah. Pardon my language.
Would you consider Fauci a thug?
Yeah. Would I?
Robert Kennedy Jr. went after and faced both of those lords, and those are powerful powerful.
Yes, he
gangs.
faces them. He faces them with facts and knowledge. Did he?
He's won lawsuits.
Yeah,
He's
he's
won
won lawsuits. Okay, that's okay. Yeah,
He's won
I'm not
lawsuits.
hugely educated in that.
Now again, I'm not I swear my life on my life, I'm not endorsing.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying too, as a person too, and this is what I look at as a person. This is what people forget. We need humanity. We really need humanity. Okay. And what I mean by that is we're not selling, nobody's selling humanity. When I think of a guy, the way I relate to people is we relate to one another. So when I think, how many people, I know what happened to my nephews when they lost their dad, and you know, I don't have to remind you, you're there too. And I watched how life then goes when you lose someone when you're young, especially as a child. And I think about, you know, where they're at in life and all that jazz, and who their family was, and all these different angles of what the journey they went on and their struggles and the demons they had to fight because this was taken out of the element. If I were to say there's this 8-year-old child, and his dad was just taken out, shot, and he had to grow up with that as an 8-year-old boy. And anyone that knows anyone that lost a father at that age knows most likely and has seen with their own 2 eyes the struggle, the hurt, the turmoil of that child's life as he goes to school, and school's like, you're not keeping up with things. You got ADHD because you're not paying attention. No, the boy's father was just taken out of his life without warning. And when you have circumstances like that, and then you not only like that, but this 8-year-old boy too had the whole world writing about it. So everywhere he turned, he saw a paper and they're talking about his dad. And every school he went to, they were talking about his dad. And every place they went to, they were talking about his dad and his family and death and killing and shot. And to go from that, you know, is that, and then maybe a couple bad relationships, drugs, whatever, and to come out of all that and be able to have the wisdom of the powerful emotions of what that human being must have seen in their lifetime. That's what I relate to. And I ain't saying he's the candidate, but I do look at him as a person. I study people as people. I don't know the other 2 people. I don't know the other 2 characters. I don't know this character. The storyline of what happened. To me, I'm impressed. I'm not impressed by how much money you make. I'm not impressed by how many buildings you have. I'm not impressed how big your bank account or what islands you own. That doesn't impress me. For all I know, you cheated to get it. For all I know, you went in scams to get it. For all I know, you sold things to people that you know is whatever. However you got it, I'm not impressed. I am impressed by the human being who, as a child, goes through such trauma and then works their way through drugs, trying to find someone to love them and all this jazz. And then from that continues on, has a family, blah, blah, blah. Not perfect by no means. And even more trauma. And then from there to get where they're at now, I ain't saying he's the politician. I'm not saying anything. But what I am saying is I understand the human being part. I can relate to the human being part. and I don't care who decides they're going to be one of our leaders, one of our trusted leaders. We should all be able to connect with them as a human. That's all I'm saying. And I don't know who that is or what that is, but that's just where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And I think a lot of people are there. So, all right, I'm done. I'm out of breath.
Good.
You good?
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I was crazy today.
One last thought.
If I get wrong. Yeah, go ahead.
One last thought. Before you talked about unity, right?
Yes.
Which is hugely important. The deepest spiritual thing I ever heard in my life, and I think about it all the time, is a very simple sentence. Someone said, "There's only one of us here," which is very deep. Ultimately, there's only one of us here, right? Which would mean we're all part of this big thing. You want to call it the universe, you want to call it God, you want to call it whatever, right? Think about that when you're walking through your day. Wow, maybe we are that person behind their eyes might be the same witness that's behind my eyes. Yeah. Take it from there.
Yeah. You always go. It always takes me a while to catch up to your deepness. Yeah, I'm like, well, maybe someone else can stand behind your eyes and see it. Okay, what are we talking about?
No, the witness. The witness.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
The witness.
The witness might be.
No, that's.
Yeah. Might be the same. All right. So therefore, all hatred is self-hatred. And all, whatever you do to another, look, it's, Jesus said, people, I always call him the original hippie, right? Because they said,
yes.
Hey, how do you get to heaven? And he said, heaven's all around. You just don't see it. Okay, how do we get there? He goes, love your brother as if that was yourself. As if that was yourself. Okay. Maybe that's what he was saying. There you go.
No, you're right. And that's how we walk the walk. It's really that simple. It's mind-boggling. Whatever this was created to keep you from thinking from that 24/7.
Yeah. And
if you really think about 24/7 is the fuzziness of don't like this person, hate that person, be like that person, look up to that person, where at the end of the day, just love the person.
Right.
Just love whoever it is you're meeting the way you would have loved to be loved. It's really...
Approach the world from here. As if your head wasn't here, as if it was here. Okay? And look
right
at the world
chest.
Like that. Look at the world like that. Right?
And you know what, Jimbo? It's really not that difficult.
No. You do it. You did it when you were a kid without even knowing it. When you were a little kid, that's the way you looked at the world. As a baby.
You're right.
You're
absolutely right. All right, we're going to end on that. I like that. Jimbo, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out today.
All right. I'll see you.
I like the way Jimbo wrapped it up. We'll leave that as it should be. Or will we? Is Jim going to continue? Should I continue? Or I think we can. Yeah, I think enough was said today. So a lot was said today. And I hope you go about your day, you enjoy your day, and every time the yuck starts knocking on your door, get back to the yum. Go live the yum. Go out in the sun. Yum. Call your buddy. Have a laugh. Yum. Go talk to your neighbor. Tell them how crazy your life is. See you next week on the Breuniverse.
Take a look